It's your boy Girl here, back another video, and today I got a special video, guys, man. Today we're back with the best equipment, you know what I'm saying, for another LF Zenkai in particular, half corrupted merge ZAMASU. So he's the one I got announced. I had a feeling it was going to be him. A lot of people was thinking it was going to be Gogeta Blue, but it wouldn't make sense to drop a new LF Gogeta Blue and then Zenkai the old one at the same time. That wouldn't make any sense. I think that they can save that Zenkai for maybe next Legends Fest, right? Like, you know, for a hype fusions, another hype love fusions that still hadn't got their love. It wouldn't make sense to Zenkai the old one and drop the new one. So that was out the way. So I feel like it was CMZ, just the color and everything made sense. And if it wasn't him, I was going to say either LF Cell or Revival Gohan. Those are the only three I was going to think of because they kind of have like that purplish color-ish to them. So it was really, to me, CMZ and Cell than Revival Gohan. But yeah, if you guys enjoy these type of videos, subscribe to the channel. And without further ado, let's get straight into the video. So he got a play. I mean, he's getting a Zenkai, so it's gonna be pretty interesting. You know, I'm a regen main, so super hype. Decent yellows, right? You got Gogeta Blue, you got Baby. So I mean, he's gonna be a character that I'm gonna use. I'm definitely gonna use this guy. He does extra damage to Saiyans. Pair him up with Baby, he's getting an extra 30 to Saiyans. So it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool. So let's go to this website here because it has all the equipment for him. Because there's some equipment that I don't have for him. So first I'm gonna talk about his peer equipment, then I'm gonna talk about his good base equipment, and that's gonna be the video. So first I want to talk off is his plat. He has his own plat. You guys don't know, it's this equipment here. It's all for ZAMASU. It's literally for him. So 35 double attack, 15 health. Really helps this guy out. If you guys don't know, this guy's a very squishy unit. So giving him base health, and then he's getting the Zenkai stats, and then he's getting the Z abilities and stuff. It's going to help him with his defense. So double 45 to both defense with 15 base health. That's tough. Slot 3 is what made him, you know, pretty meh, like for this plat. You know, he's a character that kind of is a gimmicky offensive character where he does a lot of crazy, nice offensive abilities, and they really try to focus on his flaws, which I feel like they should focus on their weakness. I mean, their strengths instead of their weaknesses on these plats. They try to like fix them. Nah, but just make him thrive more on what he does better, because the Zenkai stuff is going to help him. Like the extra health, the extra defense, the extra stats is going to help him tank better. Just make him flourish in what he does well. So, me personally, I wasn't the biggest fan of the slot 3, but 20 damage inflicted, you can't go wrong. And if he hits certain healths, he heals. So I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I feel like the slot 3 could have been better in terms of maybe like cover null when he pops the green card or something like that. That's what I would have done. But yeah, that's equipment is gonna be a must ran on equipment for ZAMASU. That's probably gonna take up one of your slots. Now let's talk about all the pure equipment that he can be ran on. He's a fusion warrior, he's regen, he's god key, he's PO. He has a lot of peers. So I want to talk about the best ones, and let's get straight to it. So one, we have like the pure fusion where it has the pure strike and blast. You have a full fusions. Him and UVB is gonna be fighting for who's the best red fusions. A lot of you guys might have this guy higher stars. He's easier to max out. He's not an ultra character, so a lot of you guys are gonna have this guy. He's an older unit. 3 years. It's been 3 years since he's dropped, so you guys are gonna have him at higher stars than UVB. If you guys didn't pull UVB, he guys can be the main red on your team. You know, especially for a strike base fusion team. If you're not trying to rock red 17, super 17 there. So this is a good peer for fusion warriors. Next after that, we got this one. This one is really niche because you got to be running 2 strike melee characters for the pure strike, and then he gets the base strike, and then the strike defense he has to rock all Future Trunks saga. So it's like him, Future Trunks, UVB. It could be Rose. Right, you gotta be people from the Future Trunks DBS saga, and then double defense. I'm not the biggest fan because of the strike defense one, but 2 melees. If you rock them on a strike based future team, that should be good to go. Next after that, bro, we got PO. PO is a team that I think is going to be very, very, very good. I think PO has a very good color wheel for every color. They got Zenkai Broly. They got him as the red. You could rock Super 17, but like for a strike based team. Then you got LF Baby, and then you got Golden Ultra Frieza, and then green you got that new Ikari Broly that came from the Gogeta Blue banner. He's actually really good. I think they got a real good color wheel team. So that's PL team. He has an ultimate card. He has a blue card as well. So double pure for both offense and then double base defense. You can't go wrong with that. It's not the highest pure, but if you rock him on a PO team, that's a really powerful PO team. You can definitely cook something up with that. This one is niche. If you're rocking him with 17, he gets this right here. Paired up with GT and character 17, he gets the extra pure, but that's only if you rock him with 17. And I don't know if rocking the red blast base and the red strike base is going to be a good idea, but he has that pure, so I want to reference that I will. Next, you have this one here. If you pair him up with PyCon Gogeta, he can be ran on the Fusion's team. He gets base health and pure 12. So I personally think this is a better equipment for him if you rock him on the Fusion Warriors with PyCon Gogeta, because he's getting health, he's getting the double defense, because he's squishy, but he's getting pure that's 12 as well. So I think this one's the better pure instead of that other Fusion Warriors. If you have PyCon Gogeta on your team, which as a Fusion main you should have him. He's the best green revival. It's gonna help wall up. Next in terms of pure is gonna be this future one right here. I mean, he's getting 18 pure and then double defense. If you rock him on a full future team, I think future might get some love in this part 2. They haven't gotten any buffs, any new characters for a full year straight. The last one was LF Cell, which dropped in July, so it's basically 11 months since future ain't gotten no new characters, which is insane to me. So this is a good pure, 18 pure. It's Awaken. Next after that, you got Regen, bro. Regen, this is a really powerful equipment in terms of this pure, because he's getting base 18, go for the strike side, and then you want to go for the pure strike. He's getting 18 pure and then 18 base strike and then double defense. So Regen, you know what I'm saying, this is equipment that you definitely want to have on him for sure. Any other pures that I want to talk about that catches my eye? You have this other Regen equipment. If you don't care about the 18 pure, if you don't have equipments for Awakening, you guys can go with the double defense, but the 18 pure, you just won't get the 18 strike attack, which is, you know, it helps with base and all that good stuff. So you definitely want that. Next after that, you have this Fusion Warriors one. You know, if you don't care about the Awaken or the Plat, you can rock with this Fusion Warriors one up to 15 with double defense. Then after that, you got this. Let's reload this. Then after that, you got this equipment here. This is for God Key, but this is only 12.5, so this is for him, and then he gets blast defense and blast attack. This is not bad as well. You know, something that I want to point out there. And those are like his most noticeable pure equipments. Next after that, let's talk about his base equipments. Anything that has like high base strike attack, I want to reference. Let's always talk about this equipment. You know what I'm saying? 45 base strike and then 30 strike defense. You can't go wrong with this equipment. You just can't. If you just want the extra 45 base, he's gonna be good. But the fact that he's an LF character, and then he has a Zenkai, and he has that LegendsNEWZ ability, if you have him at 14 stars, ZAMASU is giving himself 35, then he's probably gonna give himself 40 from the Zenkai, and then 10 from the LegendsNEWZ ability. He himself, if you select him, he's getting himself 85 by himself, which is pretty ridiculous. And then you add this here, that's 130 off him himself at 14 stars, and then this equipment 130 base, just by those two combos alone, which is nice because you want to get to up that 200. Next after that, bro, in terms of base, this one is probably gonna be one of his most optimal ones. Double defense, he gets strike attack 30, which, you know, there's 35, there's better ones, but he's getting base health and ultimate damage. His ultimate card is gonna hit hard. He's getting health, so that helps with tanking. Double defense, which is cool, and then he's getting strike. You know, this equipment was intended for UVB, but this ZAMASU can use it as well. I think Red Omega Shenron can use it as well too. So that's a really good strike attack equipment. I think this is going to be one of his more optimal ones in terms of the base. This one is just a new one. It was intended for Vegito, but he can use this, you know, double offense and then base key recovery special move. I think it's not bad, but he wants to focus more on the strike attack side of things. So other than that, any other equipments here? I mean, you have this one here if you want to. This is a peer, but you got to rock him with a Vegeta Clan Future. I don't really think there's really any top tier ones for real. I mean, you got Soda Hope Trunks, and then you have like the red Zenkai Trunks. He has Endurance, so if you want to rock a double red together there. In terms of base, this one is not bad because it's going to get them up to 35, but the slot 2 and slot 1 I'm not the biggest fan of. Blast defense and key recovery, probably the best ones you want to go after there. Then after that, bro, any other equipment that catches my eye in terms of base strike. These other ones are cool, but they don't really catch my eye. Like, I know this Beerus one has like negative stats. This equipment is really good if you want him to have this one gives negative stats as well, but the thing I like about this one is he is getting 12 base health. So if you want him to be a little bit tankier, go for the strike attack that gives him a 33%, and they have it where it minus his blast attack, and then you're getting 12 base health there. So I'm not the biggest fan of this equipment, but I do have it 12% with 33 base strike. Can't go wrong with that. Any other base strike equipment that's catching my eye? I think this one right here all the way at the bottom is not bad. I mean, it's 16 strike defense with 38 base strike. I think it's like a cheaper version of the Jiren Plat Awaken. But if you don't really care about awakening and all that stuff, this is a really good alternate for that equipment there. There's another equipment here, but I think it's for Rose. I don't know. I think it's this one here. This one isn't bad, but like I said, it gets awakened for Rose. But he can still use this one. Even the unawakened is not bad. It's up to 27, and then he's getting a special move and ultimate. But like I said, I wish this was for ZAMASU as well, because this would have been the better 140 with ultimate health restoration and special move. That would have been the better equipment for him, but it's only intended for Goku Black, and this is ZAMASU, so it's not going to count, unfortunately. But other than that, I think that's all the equipments that I want to talk about here. Anything else? This is for Blast. That's for Base Strike. This one is okay. This is like more of like a all-around equipment. This one is for defense. This one has high base, but I think has the negative blast stats, so that's up to 32. That's not bad. Here is okay as well. This goes up to 32.5 and then 18 strike defense. This one is okay. That's just pure defense, blast defense. This one is okay as well. It's up to 30. So if I was to rock him, I think his best peers is, I mean, you definitely want to rock his ultimate, I mean his own plat. Then wherever peer you're rocking them on, Regen, PO, Future, Fusion Warriors, you want to rock one of those peers. And then your last equipment, you can either double up on the peer equipment, or you can go with this equipment here. I think this is going to be one of his better ones. Or you can go with this one here. I think that's going to be the main one, the Jiren Plat. And then other than that, there is probably going to be another Zenkai, another Awakening equipment for him, because Zenkai USTR is restarting. So they might have something intended for like maybe God Key, maybe Fusion Warriors, maybe Strike Base Fusion Warriors. So all three of the characters can use it. Him, UVB, not UVB, LF, GB, and then LF Vegito, Super Vegito. So they can all use it because Zenkai USTR is restarting as well, just like TOP. So there is going to be an Awakening that's dropped. So that could be for him. That could be something that's intended for him. It could be for the first part, the part 1 LFs. You don't know. So it could be something related to PO, because him and Broly just got a Zenkai this past 2 weeks. So they could probably do that for them too. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the video here. This is probably going to be the Regen team I rock. I'm curious to see how he's going to perform. I think him and Baby is going to really go crazy together. Then you got Piccolo there as a revival. Then you got Janemba there. So this is probably going to be the team I rock. The team I've been rocking so far, since I don't think right now Regen can really compete with the characters I'm facing now. So this has been the team I've been rocking. I'm rocking this like movie setups. Green, yellow, blue, red. So now like Regen kind of has like a good red. So whenever I do face against LFGB, I have CMZ here. CMZ does extra damage to Saiyans. Got see here battle Saiyans, and then he has Baby that's giving 30% against Saiyans. Green card here, he inflicts, he nullifies endurance. Hopefully on his Zenkai he gets nullification, uncancelable off that ability there. Ultimate damage for 30. I think he also gives death buffs as well when he dies to his allies. Hopefully that's uncancelable as well. And every time he uses a card, he ramps up damage. And I think he heals after his health hits a certain threshold. So, not bad, bro. Not a bad character, you know. Not a bad character. Real gimmicky. Whenever you switch, he gets his health restored. He gets his health vanish gauge. Kind of similar like Broly in a sense. And I think that's pretty much it here. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and go rough, man. I'm out. Peace.